Hello everybody, where are you going? We have some news. Holidays are over and you're gonna discover things that are coming to new rules, new systems, and no more cheating. Don't run anywhere, maybe something that is really talking about you. Come back soon for the news. Hello everybody and welcome to SimFly News. This is Roberto Capodici, I'm SimFly spokesperson and I'm here to bring you the news every week, always. And here we are. This week news. First of all, the deploy of the new rules are planned for Tuesday 26 at 8 Zulu time. What are these rules? What are these changes? Well, let me explain to you. In all mission, if during your flight you exceed the aircraft maximum range with a tolerance of, I'm not gonna tell you, but 10-20%, it is still to be defined. I'm pushing for 10, but some people said 20, let's see. Your mission will be automatically cancelled with the message that's gonna say, attention, your aircraft has a maximum range of whatever nautical miles, but you have flown whatever plus nautical miles. You finish your fuel, the mission is cancelled. Which means that based on the airplane that you use, if you are flying for longer than the distance than the airplane is being built for, because there is no on-flight refuel, then you will have your mission cancelled. Letting the mission work as we planned before is too complicated, so we're gonna do like this. Holiday is over and I think we are coming back much more aggressive towards these things. So test pilot and unrestricted flight. If you set a flight plan, which means you say in what airport, apologies, you are flying to, and the route exceeds the aircraft range, the mission cannot be started. So let's say you have a Cessna, you are in Milan, Italy, and you set New York as destination, the mission cannot start. If you depart without a flight plan, so you say you're in Venice, you don't say where you're gonna go, the mission works, you can fly. While in the airplane rental mission, you must put the destination airport anyway, okay? So if you don't have a destination because you are in test pilot or you are in a restricted flight, the system is gonna still monitor how many nautical miles you have flown. Even if you go in circles, doesn't matter. It's not the distance that you covered, it's how much you have flown, okay? If you go over the nautical miles that the airplane is being built for with a full tank, then mission cancelled. You can go and see the specific of each airplane in the marketplace in the description of the airplane. All right, and a new function which is related to this is called range ring. It's been suggested to us by a user and we loved it, and it's going to be available in all the mission. We're still working on it, so it's not yet there, okay? How does it work? So once you put your airplane in an airport and you start the mission, the client knows which is your starting airport. And when the mission tab is small on the map of SimFly, you're gonna see like a color circle around your airplane with the radius that match the maximum distance your airplane can fly to. Alright, so which means that you can choose as destination one of the airports that are inside the circle track around your airplane. In this way, you know that you're going to fly to a destination that you can actually reach, because else it becomes complicated to choose the destination airport. Okay, this obviously works only for the airplane that are recognized in the system. we are going to also prepare a video to show to you before we deploy this rule, okay? Next news. New airplanes, we're gonna start the game from next week. Sorry, it's been holiday for many people, and we were unable to bring you new airplane the past 2 weeks. But starting the next week, there is going to be again one new airplane per week. It's gonna be published together in the same day that we send the newsletter out. All right, we're gonna keep following the list that is present in the forum, and also adding different airplanes just to complete some categories, because we have categories that still have only one airplane in the category, so we want to have more choice for each category. If you want a particular airplane to be done, you need to go to the forum, go under the section where we propose new airplane, create a new topic with the name and model of the airplane, and get people to vote for it. We are going to make it. One issue, there is an airplane that was voted, is the Aerostar 600, and is the most voted at the moment in the forum. We did a lot of research, and unfortunately is not available the paint kit. So this airplane doesn't have a paint kit available. The paint kit is the base in order to design the liveries for the airplane. This airplane is all white and can be colored in full colors, but we haven't found the paint kit. So if any of you has a paint kit for Microsoft Flight Simulator for the Aerostar 600, please send it to us or leave in the forum a link where it can be found, so that we can make the SimFly liveries for it and we can publish it in our catalog. All right. So as still we cannot make the liveries, we cannot make we cannot add the airplane in the marketplace. So it's gonna take a little longer to solve this problem. That's why we're gonna move on with other airplane. Okay. Those that already have the paint kit for us to make the livery. And one additional things that we want to say. We know very well that many people use tricks to fly airplane without actually being there sitting and piloting. We know there are methods and bots and applications that allow you to simulate a flight, to make a flight, record it, replay it back, or download flight from other hackers and replay those. If you check very well in the term and condition, it's a long time in the term and condition that was specified that this is not allowed. Okay, so it's nothing new. It was in the term and condition since a long time. Now we're gonna add to the term and condition what is gonna happen to people that get caught using these systems, okay? Because unfortunately, there is always something that can be done to cheat the system, okay? We are developing tools to find replicated flight, okay? But if anyway is very clear that the flight is replicated, we are going to suspend accounts. So pay attention that we are coming a little bit aggressive on these things. Go check the term and condition. Now we're gonna also update the term and condition also with the fact that people that is caught cheating can get their account suspended and eventually blocked from flying. Probably you're gonna be able to stay online to sell your assets, but no more to actually participate in SimFly. So stop if you're doing this, please. We don't want to have sad situation. We forgive the past, so until now whoever did those things are okay, but don't keep doing them. All right, and now we move to the Ask Me Anything section. The Ask Me Anything section also this week start with the first question. There are only 2 questions inside, so we respond to both. The first being asked by Piloto Pablo, the 15th of August 2025, has 3 votes, and Piloto Pablo asked, "Hi, would it be possible to have the airport user own display on the map when filtering by airport instead of showing all airports? This will make selecting an airport much easier." Dear Piloto Pablo, look on the filters on the right side. You can see that there is bank-owned and user-owned. Just leave selected user-owned and automatically you can see only the airport owned by users. Very simple. I think it's one of the first things that we have done when we created the map a couple of years ago. But we realized it's not so obvious. So you can see in my back how to activate the filter where they are, and then you'll be able to have the map that only show the airports that are owned by users. Pay attention that the level of zoom that you are using display airport of different categories. So if you have a very high bird view of the map, you only see those of a high category. More you zoom in certain area, more you see those of category that are lower, like 3, 2, and 1. So if you are seeing the whole planet, you may miss airport of level 1 or 2. All right, so I hope this answered your question. This was an easy Ask Me Anything. And to the next one. Question number 2. Question number 2 has been asked by Nikostan, the 19th of August 2025, and has 2 votes. Okay, so Nikostan says, now that the rule has come into force that state that you can only charter a plane if the route falls within the maximum mileage allowed by the chosen aircraft, it is difficult to find an airport within the right distance and that offer the best payment. With payment it means revenue share. Now, for example, if I want to charter a 737-800 parked in Rome and I want to take advantage of almost all 3,600 miles the aircraft can travel, I can get any help from the SimFly app to find an airport owned by a SimFly user, which gives me a 60% profit margin. According to SimFly procedures, I can only find out if the destination airport is compatible with the mission after pressing the Start Mission button. As we all know, the Start Mission button is pressed before starting the engine, but above all after configuring the aircraft, which takes more than 40 minutes. You can understand the frustration of finding out after all this that SimFly won't let you start the mission. There is only one way to make this thing easier for us. When you choose the plane to rent from the plane rental menu, the world map already visible in the menu should display the plane's range and also the dot for the airplane owned by SimFly user, owned by the SimFly user. I consider this feature essential. I hope you can urgently add it. Yes, this is what I said in the news before, and thank you for suggesting this solution. We are working to implement this visual ring so you can see all the airport. Also not belong to other users. If somebody want to land somewhere, there is just in the bank of SimFly. But this is a way to see where you can go with the airplane that you have chosen before you start to do anything else. So this is something that we can do thanks to you. So thank you for the suggestion. We're working on it. In a few weeks this thing should be out. Thank you for watching the video. Short today, I'm still out of the holidays, not many things to say, but as usual, follow us in social media, and what can I say? SimFly, take off and get more.